Hi, my name is Ben Leichtling, president of Bullies Be Gone. We're going to talk about how to get the bullies gone from your life. Specifically, we'll talk about recognizing the signs that your kid might be the target of school bullying and harassment, and how to get the information you need even if your kid is reluctant to talk. Observe each child individually and compare with how he or she was before. 7 signs are: 1. Do they have physical bruises, torn clothes, and lost or broken possessions? 2. Have their grades slipped? Have they become reluctant to go to school? Do they want to transfer schools? 3. Have they stopped after-school activities? Do they want you to pick them up after school? 4. Have they stopped talking about school? Do they ask general or indirect questions about how bullies got stopped when you were in school? Do they ask general or indirect questions about how to stop bullying at school? 5. Have they become emotionally labile? Labile, that is very sensitive, easily upset, moody, grumpy, cry a lot. Have they given up? Do they talk about how hopeless or pointless life is, or about suicide? Do they isolate themselves? Do they no longer talk to friends? Do they hide in their rooms after school? Do they stop using their computer or stay on the computer instead of interacting with the family? Have they stopped taking care of their personal stuff or how they look? Do they say that former friends aren't friends anymore? And number 7, have they stopped eating? Or are they ravenous after school because bullies took their lunch? Do they have trouble sleeping, or do they have nightmares? After you think you've seen the signs that your kid might be harassed or bullied at school, the next step in stopping bullying is to get the information you need, even if your kid is reluctant to talk. You must be willing to pry and to be persistent, no matter how reluctant your child is. There are 5 questions you can ask. First is, what's happening? The second, tell me about the school bullies. Third, how do teachers, principals, bus drivers, and cafeteria staff protect kids in your school from bullies? Number 4, what happens in your school's anti-bullying program? And number 5, how do you and your friends stand up to bullies when you see other kids being teased or taunted or bullied? Don't be a tyrant or an inquisitor, but do keep asking. Now, if you suspect your kid is being bullied, you can also get information by, number 1, asking the parents of your kid's friends, and number 2, talking to the teachers, counselors, principals, school district administrators, and school board members. School bullies are physical tyrants and emotional manipulators. They try to make your kid feel helpless and hopeless. They isolate him. Your kid must ignore her self-bullying, that little voice that doesn't like her, that tells her that the narcissistic control freak might be right. If she doesn't trust her own guts, she'll get sucked in, just like she would into a black hole. Your kid can never be kind or nice or sweet or caring enough to change these school bullies. She's not the rescuer or the therapist to solve their psychological problems. Don't debate or argue with them, but don't ignore them. If we don't stop bullies, they'll think we're easy prey. Like sharks, they'll just go after us more. Keep a flame burning in your kid's heart. Your kid may be a target, but he doesn't have to be a victim. Help your kid learn to fight back. Now, parents must learn how to teach your kids how to protect themselves, just like they would if they were growing up in the wilderness where there are predators who would eat them. Second, protect your kids from school administrators who won't protect targets and who may even encourage or collude with bullying kids and their bullying parents. Since all situations are different, please call me at 1-8778-BULLIES. That's 1-8778-BULLIES, so we can create a plan that will be effective in your specific situation.